other national officers, from the DILG Director Carl Cesar Mando, OIC Director of DILG and DOO, and other officers from the DILG, officers from Pdea National Office, from Intelligence and Investigation Service, Legal and Prosecution Service, and Preventive Education and Community Involvement Service, and of course our beautiful Secretariat and the members of the Asherites. So at this point, may we call on Assistant Secretary USec Echiverri from the Office of External and Legislative Affairs to present the accomplishments of the Anti-Drug Abuse Council.
Good morning to all of you. Good morning. I would love to give a special mention first dun sa mga kaklase ng aking ama sa Kongreso na ngayon mga gobernador na rin po. Or some way nagkasama ko sila. Of course, to Governor Attorney Daisy Avance Fuentes of South Cotabato. Of course, ito ho ay madalas na iniimbitahan po ako sa kamigin pero hindi ako nakakarating. At kaibigan po ng aking ama at malapit na kaibigan din po, palakpakan rin po natin si Governor Maria Luisa D. Romualdo. And of course, we also have here our Governor for Sultan Kudarat, Governor Datu Pax Manguda Datu. To all the representatives of the governors present here, to the Philippine National Police, regional directors of the DILG, and of course, our friends from Pdea, who without them, wala po tayo ngayon dito. Kasi ito yung collaboration namin ni Rani na sana magawa ng paraan na yung mga drug clear manatiling drug clear. Kasi clear pero pagpapanatili ng drug clear, yun yung pag-uusapan natin with Director Wilkins. And of course, to our friends from DOH. Again, mabuhay po kayong lahat. Good morning, mapagpalayang umaga sa inyong lahat. The slides ready. At this juncture, let me remind you that we are here for one purpose and one purpose alone. That we love our constituents, and that love must be reflected on our purpose of maintaining a free and clear barangay. And let us also take the advantage that the President is very passionate about it. Kausap po nga ako si Director Wilkins. I know we have given so much functionality. Yung functionality na sinasabi natin na requirement na kailangan ipatupad. Huwag mo nyo sana masamain because that is for your own protection. That is for your own protection and our protection. Because when the ICAD, which I will discuss later on, when the President made that executive order, the ICAD made 4 issues. Ano ba yung 4 issues na yun? By the way, sa hindi mo nakakaintindi at nakakalam kung ano yung ICAD, ito po yung binuo ni Presidente Interagency Committee on Anti-Illegal Drugs. Consists of the members of as follows: Pdea being the head, DILG, DSWD, DOH, PNP, AFP, the local governments as well. Ginawa po yun para magkaroon ng koordinasyon at hindi iba-iba yung sinasabi sa media. There are 4 issues that was raised during the ICAD. Number one, ito yung issues na kung saan sinasabi ng high-level ICAD, kaya tayo nahihirapan sa anti-illegal drugs. Number one, BADAC not functional. Number two, kulang ang BADAC auxiliary team. Number three, low support of the local government on the anti-illegal drugs. And number four, DOH is having difficulty of clearing the barangays because kulang po ang impormasyon na ibinibigay ng ADAC at BADAC. Okay. When I heard about it, I reported it to Secretary Anyo. Normally, ang bagsak po ng sisi ng sinasabi, DILG at local government. Hindi po ako nag-react. Although masakit isipin na bakit ang sisi lahat na sa atin. That is why we have created this joint memorandum circular. Ito na po, finally. From the first Jackie, umpisa. Next slide. Okay. These are the issues raised in the high-level ICAD. Please take note po. Inactive BADAC auxiliary team, refusal of some DOH official to sign clearance due to unavailability of drug reformation centers, lack of support from concerned LGUs. Pag sinabing high-level ICAD, ito yung observation nila, kabuhan. Kung pag-aaralan niyo po, ang sisi nasa DILG at nasa local government. Masakit, pero kailangan tanggapin at maging proactive. So we did not react, we acted on it. I reported it to the secretary, and it's a good thing. I would want to commend to the person who all did this, give credit to what is due. I would want to thank the new NBOO Director of DILG, Carl Rimando, to having spearhead all of these things. Sila po yung gumawa ng functionality. Kay Attorney Odi Pasaraba naman, doon sa provincial municipality, functionality. So as a result, gumawa po kami ng joint memorandum circular ng DDB at DILG. Ano po ito? Yung functionality. Ano ibig sabihin ng functionality? Ito yung indicators para isipin at sabihin na talagang nagtatrabaho, na talagang may ginagawa ang lahat ng gobernador at barangay. Kasi ho, ayaw nang maririnig at makikita na kapag nasama sa drug watch list ang governor, ang mayor, at ang barangay, pag tinanong, ano ba talagang ginawa ninyo, wala silang masabi. Pero kapag naglagay na tayo ng functionality, meron na kayong pangdepensa, malamang sa Pdea at pagdepensa sa PNP at pagdepensa sa publiko na hindi totoo yan kasi ginawa namin functionality. So this functionality is very important. Hindi para dagdagan ang trabaho ninyo kung hindi suportahan at protektahan kayo. The compelling problem, okay, next slide please. As a result, there were 16 administrative charges filed. Naalala po ninyo, this is the first time in the history of DILG we have filed cases against barangays who have not organized their BADAC. Kasi nga, ang sinabi ng high-level ICAD, hindi kayo gumagalaw. So now, we were forced, the secretary told us, please, act on it. Pdea challenged us, please file cases against them. So, unang ginawa namin, binigyan namin ng due process pa rin. We sent notice, please organize your BADAC, 42,000 of them. As a result, 16 did not observe. So these are the 16 barangays who are now facing cases in the Ombudsman. Okay? Organize po yan ha. Pag sinabing organize, simple lang yung gagawin nila. Maglalagay sila ng pangalan sa badak, maglalagay ng pondo, maglalagay ng plano. Yun na po. Iba pa yung functionality ha. Iba yung organization sa functionality. So, yan po. Now, my question is, how many, organization lang ha, hindi pa functionality. How many of your barangays so far are organized for this year? Organization pa lang po. We're not talking about functionality. Let us see. For Region 6, 100%. Asan ang Region 6? Congratulations. For Region 7, let's see. Okay, 100%. Region 8, let me see. Eastern Visayas, 100%. Region 9. Okay, 100% rin po. Region 10, Northern Mindanao, 100%. Region 11, 100%, dapat. Next, Region 12, Sergeant, 100%. Region 13, 100%. ARM, 100%. Okay. So far, so good. Yan po yung nakarating sa aming records. We're done with the organization. The next that we will monitor now, functionality naman. Siguro diniscuss na po yun kahapon nila Carl at ni Attorney Jerlyn. So, diniscuss po yan. And now, ito mo nakakatuwa. For the first time in the history of the barangays, para sa inyong kaalaman, ako po'y dating national president ng Liga ng Barangay sa buong Pilipinas. And my officer here, si John Paul Ecleo, is now a board member, knows that. Na noon, panahon namin, hindi kasama yung community-based drug rehab sa trabaho ng barangay. Hindi naman pinagagawa sa amin yun. Although there are practices, pero hindi institutionalized. Okay? Kasi po, ang worry ng mga barangays, hindi po namin alam kung paano. But let me tell you this, out of the 1.2 million surrenderies, 60 to 70% of the 1.2 million surrenderies are considered mild. 30% are considered serious. Ibig sabihin, ito yung may kailangan ng medical treatment. Yung mild, pwedeng recovery lang. Recovery treatment. Pag sinabing recovery treatment, may mga specific activities na hindi nangangailangan ng matinding technical. I think the OH should explain that. No? Itong community-based rehab program is based on a model from NCR. Because it was NCR who first made a Regional Peace and Order Council resolution. NCR po kauna-unahang gumawa amongst other regions, making Quezon City as their model. At accredited by DOH and affirmed by DOH. We made them as a model. So we made this memorandum circular, guidelines for the implementation of community-based drug rehab, na minimum standard para sa lahat. This is not yet final, kasi po, itong memorandum circular na to, ipinasa rin po namin sa Dangerous Drugs Board para magkaroon uli ng joint memorandum circular between DILG and DBB. Pag sinabing DDB, kasama DOH doon, kasama DSWD doon, kasama PNP, Pdea sa pag-a-aproba nun. Pansamantala, interim memorandum circular. Kasi po, we cannot wait that long. Dahil nakalagay sa batas, kapag ang barangay na-elect, they have 90 days. 90 days to organize their bada and make it functional. So kailangan meron na kayo papanong guideline na sinusunod ang barangay para maumpisahan na nila. Okay, next slide. And these are the pertinent parts of the memorandum circular. Kailangan may watch list. Tanong mo sa mga barangay, ilan bang watch list ninyo? Second ay tatanong, ilan bang voluntary surrenderist nila? Nagkaroon ba sila ng interview, basic profiling? Nagkaroon ba ng drug dependency examination? At may mga specific na activities to observe. Mahirap? Yes. But it is necessary. Why? Because if we institutionalize this to all barangays, ito ang basihan ng drug clearing. Ito yung basihan rin po na makikita natin yung profiling mas malinaw. Nagkaroon po kami ng interfacing sa Region 3 at NCR. Ito po yung interfacing na pinag-uusapan namin yung kung paano ayusin. Ito nakita po namin. Sa regions po pala, ang PNP list ng voluntary surrenderies. Minsan iba sa Pdea, iba rin sa local government. Ibig sabihin po, hindi pa rin masyado nagko-coordinate yung local government, yung PNP at Pdea. Nakita po yung problema, kulang ng koordinasyon. Kasi tatlo lang po yung tinanong ko. Number 1, how many voluntary surrenderies do you have? Number 2, how many have undergone in 6 months rehabilitation? Number 3, how many have graduated from that rehab? And number 4, have they maintained the status of being drug cleared? Yun lang po apat na tanong na hirapan na silang sagutin. So in short, there is a gap of how to reconcile the records between the local government, the Pdea and PNP. Dahil ayaw po namin mangyari, mapapahiyak si Governor. Pag tinanong ng media, ilan ang voluntary surrenderies ninyo, ilan ang rehab, tapos iba ang sasabihin ng PNP, iba sasabihin ng Pdea. Never again. We don't want you to feel that embarrassment na walang koordinasyon. And we need that information so that we could assess our performance in the war against illegal drugs. Or not war, but the fight against illegal drugs. Kung walang koordinasyon ang DILG, PNP, Pdea at local government, and we don't have a working number to start with, how can we win in this war? How can we win in this fight? So I request all of you, nagbigay na po kami ng pondo sa Regional ICAD, Regional ICAD Advocacy Cluster, headed by DILG. Maaari ko kayong mag-meeting on a monthly basis to synchronize, to reconcile your records, and to monitor whether or not these are being observed. Because it is important that we coordinate. And the purpose of this interfacing is coordination. Without the actual numbers, we cannot properly function. We need the numbers to be somehow not accurately exact, pero huwag naman sobrang layo. Nakikita niyo? Kasi yun ang magiging basihan nila governor of making a substantial amount from their budget to give to the barangays. If they don't have the list, how can they work? If they don't have the actual numbers, how can we work? If Pdea doesn't get the right number, how can Pdea work? And for us to clear the barangays. Doon na muna tayo sa profiling. Marami ng problema doon sa profiling pa lang. And I think the General from Region 3 and General Eleazar of NCR recognizes that. I hope the PNP in these regions also finally recognize that also, na kailangan may coordination ang Pdea, PNP, local government. At dapat mayroon na tayong listahan. Kasi po, sa budget deliberation sa Kongreso at Senado, itatanong ko din ng mga senador sa amin yan at mga congressman. How many voluntary surrenderies? How many have you rehabilitated? Hindi kayo nang hingi ng pondo sa amin pero wala pa kayo nare-rehab. Hindi po ba? At the same time, the war against illegal drugs is not just enforcement, we're also rehabilitating.
So ano yung numero ibibigay namin kung hindi kayo synchronized? So we have to show to the world that the war against illegal drugs is not just heavily on enforcement, we're also focusing on rehabilitation. And that is the basis for the drug clearing. Next slide. So with that, I hope this is a fruitful morning of being passionate, of loving our constituents, of loving our country. Let's make the most of it. Kasi po, itong sistema ginagawa natin will be institutionalized. And let's make the most out of it kasi si Presidente Duterte made it easy for all of us, for Pdea, for PNP, and for all of us to really sit down and work on this. Unlike before na hindi kasi national policy or national security policy ang illegal drugs. Ngayon, full government approach. Let's make the most out of it. Para kahit hindi na si Presidente Duterte ang nakaupo, all the presidents eventually will benefit from the good system that we will create at this point in time. So muli po sa ngalan ni Presidente Rudy Duterte, sa ngalan ni Secretary General Anyo, mabuhay po ang local government, mabuhay ang PNP, mabuhay ang Pdea, DOH, mabuhay ang Republika ng Pilipinas.
Maraming salamat po, USec RJ. Truly, so much has been achieved with our collaborative efforts at mas marami pa po tayong gagawin. At this point,